What is good, Council of Comics? Welcome to another live podcast. This is episode number 11. Be back in 30 seconds. What is good, Council of Comics? Thank you for joining us. This is episode number 11. We're going to be talking box office, film news, and the Star Wars prequel trilogy. Let's go.
Yeah. Shout out to Madness. Yeah. Rogue Nation 845. Bro.
What is good, Council of Comics? Thank you, everyone, for joining us on YouTube. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We need all the help we can in this algorithm war that we fight in. Tonight, we are doing episode number 11, film box office news, and talking about the Star Wars prequel trilogy. We know the debate is big in the community on whether these films are beloved or hated. But, and then we got some other little news and stuff like that. But first, Cliff, tell the world hi.
What's up?
We got
Happy almost Halloween.
I'm here. Hold on. Can you see me? Hi.
Oh, yeah, we see that.
I'm almost home.
We got Green Shirt Guy there. He's going to be safe. He's not going to look at the camera one time. He's going to stay forward. All we need is his audio.
On the road.
We need to get him a stand just for the
illegally.
But thank you, everybody, for joining and watching. As you know, this is episode 11. This is 11 weeks, guys. This is on our march to that 25. You know, we do like comic books, that special milestone 25th issue.
God, is it only 11?
Yeah, what? We're less than half. We're less than halfway there. I do want to apologize to the council members that watch about the videos that we're dropping this week. I thought I uploaded the videos, and I thought New Comic Book Day was going to drop on its regular day of Thursday, and then the Black Adam review was going to drop on Friday. But for some reason, I didn't check my stuff like a dummy, and when I went to go check on Friday, I was like, oh, New Comic Book Day came out yesterday. Let me see how many views it got. It hadn't uploaded yet! And I was like, oh, I had to go back, re-upload it and everything. So I messed up a little. Yeah, it messed up the algorithm on that for a little bit. You know, everybody's expecting it on Thursday. But it's up, and that won't happen again because now I have to put the YouTube channel of 10-hour rain while it's loading so that the computer doesn't shut off anymore. That's a little tip for you. If the computer keeps shutting off, you don't know how to do it, just put on a 10-hour rain video and just let it play until your video loads. All right, so this week we got a couple things that we want to talk about. Let me share this screen. We have The Second Death. This is a little short film that I've been working with Jimmy Hatcher and the Bare Bones Cinema crew. As we speak right now, this is dropping. Let me turn off the volume and see where it's at. I have a couple scenes in this. It's pretty cool. This is a traditional thing that Jimmy does every year. He gets a group of people together and he creates a classic 35 to 45 minute horror movie for the Halloween. And he's so dedicated, bro. Like, he gets all these shots, he gets all these scenes, and literally he goes up until the day. Like, today was the day that he's putting it out, and he literally finished it, I would say, like, maybe last night. Like, putting in everything. And it's like that every year. And it's not because he doesn't know what he's doing, because he does know what he's doing, and he works with the time that he has, and he's trying to make it great until the very last part. I want to get Jimmy on here eventually. This thing already started, so I'm gonna skip ahead here. Okay, some little scenes here. I'm not gonna play the audio because I want you guys to go over to YouTube, you know, and check it out. But these things are fun. Like we went to an old building that one of the that's Steve right there. Like his mom worked at a building. We got to go in there and film like some police scenes.
Okay,
and,
who
like,
is this? What is that? What the?
Yeah, I can't explain the Sean Snyder line of movies. These are the Sean Snyder murder movies. And
like, well, I mean, like, you know, who is that? Like, Steve
That's
is
Steve.
basically Steve.
That's
but
Steve.
But the one like sniffing and like, what was that?
Steve actually has a twin brother. There's Angelo, a good friend Angelo over at Toy Gains. He's part of it as well. Like
Man,
I have not seen this yet, so I'm watching this like I have not seen this yet. So it's very interesting. It already looks crazy. It already looks bananas. That's he plays Ponder. Like, I can't wait to watch this. Honestly, I couldn't even tell you what the storyline is because my part is just filmed in one spot, and then, you know, Jimmy does his magic with what he has to make everything work. So, but as you can see, it's great quality. His camera was amazing. It makes you dream of the camera that you can have one day. I have some photos, but I want to get Jimmy on eventually to talk about this film and talk about why he's doing all this and where's it going in the future. But go check that out at Bare Bones Cinema on YouTube. Know what I mean? All right. Next story. Cliff went to the Albany Comic-Con.
I did. It was good. It was nice.
Tell us all about it, Cliff.
I mean, I saw our good friends. I saw Christian St. Pierre and his wife. Hi, Kamaria. I saw Raymond Lowell and Scott Bo Manchester and his husband Wayne and Paul Harding, who has worked on so many figures and statues and things that like you've all grown to love. He worked on a couple recent Marvel Legend Wolverines and Captain Americas that he sold while I was there. In fact, my friend Dave bought one. And you know, I bought some stuff if we want to go through that.
What you got there, Cliff? What you got there? Show us a little something. You know what I mean?
How big was the bag you took first? First, show us that.
How was what?
How big was the bag you took? Show us that first.
It's like one of these.
Oh, because when I went with you last time, you had that one that was about as tall as you.
Well, yeah, you know. So actually, I got one that I got a little gift for Sam.
Oh, Cliffy. What you got for me, eh? Oh. Well,
Transformers Digest number 7.
Nice. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And
oh,
G.I. Joe Digest number 1.
Nice.
Ooh,
Oh, Cliff, you're making my heart warm here. That's love.
And then, all right, that's good. Let me get to my purchases.
Oh, they love your purchases. We got 5 watching right now, Cliff. 5. Please stay and watch.
The first appearance of the Soviet Super Soldiers.
Nice. That is a key book.
Oh, they're all very key. Oh, you're gonna really like this.
Nice. You got all 4?
Which one is that? Because isn't there more than one?
Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I do not have all 4.
Man. That's first
I got
Palpatine in those
I got
books.
1, 2, and 3. So 4, I gotta hunt down.
Yeah, no, what is it? I think it's issue 1 or 2. Issue 1, the first Palpatine.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. First Emperor
Right
Palpatine.
First John Walker.
Nice, Cliff. Yes, you're doing it here, kid. You're doing it.
Oh, wait. X Factor number 1.
Nice. That's an underrated book right there, man.
It is underrated. And
another one, a newsstand.
yes, I expected number one newsstand.
Shots in the air.
Isn't it all together, $55.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
I was for these.
Excellent.
They didn't
The
handcuff
digest-
you on the way out for that stuff?
No, it was good. And then this I got for myself too.
Nice. You did good. Those two X Factors alone are like $20 a piece, especially the newsstand.
No, I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Because
Yo,
I mean, these guys were really great. So shout out to Aquilonia Comics in Troy, New York. And they gave me a bunch of raffle tickets. First place in the raffle is a copy of Avengers versus Justice League. Or
Nice.
Avengers Justice League, right? And second prize in the raffle is a $40 store gift certificate.
Right on.
nice.
So, regardless of which one I win, road trip. I'm so certain I'm gonna win. I'm so certain I'm gonna win.
Cliff, really quick, talk about your comedy thing.
So I did. So Hudson Ribs and Fish is closed now, right? And now it's Barvino like lounge and restaurant. And anyhow, it was really nice. The restaurant will be open soon, they assured me. But we had some appetizers, whatever. And it was my first time doing stand-up. And my friend's brother was a friend too, right? So Elston was hosting it. And anyhow, he said he was impressed that I was like so comfortable for my first time doing stand-up. And it's funny because like my family was like, "Oh my God, what are you doing? You're gonna embarrass yourself." But no, I had a good time, and I start off with simple jokes like like my name is Clifford, like the big red dog. I know you're all asking yourselves, what kind of parents do that to a child? And like
That's a classic joke right there, the Clifford one. You see how we both just chuckled? That was a genuine chuckle for both of us. Like
Every
that's
time.
a key intro line right there.
it's the best. And then I explained the whole thing with the lawyer and the lawyer's receptionist, thinking my name was Crawford or Clawfoot, right? And then my brother was visiting from Las Vegas.
Time out.
Yeah.
Clawfoot?
Yeah, like a clawfoot tub. Yeah.
Like, I get that, but, like, that's not even a real name.
I don't know, right? Like, that's not even a real name, but it came to her mind because she wasn't sure. I'm sure she's thinking, who names their kid Clifford?
Well, all right.
So then I got into it. My brother is visiting, and I'm ordering at the time, and I'm ordering pizza from Stella's, right? And I was like, yeah, I'll be there to pick it up. Yeah, Clifford, like the big red dog. And my brother's like, what are you doing? We're Newburgh royalty. People know us. And I'm like, whoa. Newburgh royalty, slow down.
We're Newburgh royalty, pizza.
Yeah. But anyhow, it's really funny. But obviously, when people see me, they know. They're like, Clifford, like the big red dog. And my mom truly is Newburgh royalty. It's hilarious. But like my brother was like all offended. And I'm like, you need to stop that right now. And then I told him about Crawford and Clawfoot, and he fell off the couch. He was laughing so hard. He's like, who names her? Who? Where did she get Clawfoot? Who would name a kid Clawfoot?
Well, I'm glad that it was a good experience. We're definitely gonna try to make it out to your next show.
I'm looking forward to it, and I'm very excited.
Excellent.
And thank you for your support.
No doubt. Anytime, Cliff. Hey, green shirt guy.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about this guy right here.
Yeah! This guy is the coolest guy in the world. So I'm at Baltimore, right? No, hold on. There's a fire truck going by. I just stopped. Hold on a second. I'm actually almost home. I'm like a mile from my house. So anyway, I'm at Baltimore, and I knew he was going to be there, but I didn't really think, oddly, just didn't think of it. And I was talking to an artist friend of mine, Mike Hawthorne, who is going to be doing Batman starting with issue 131. He's like, hey, you got those stickers, right? I'm like, yeah. He goes, you should go say hi to him and give him a couple of stickers. I'm like, that's a great idea. So I walk over to the where they have a photo op area for them, and it was like $75. I'm like, well, I don't know, that's kind of pricey. I don't know if I want to spend $75 to get some stickers. And then so I was thinking about it, and then over the they have like a PA system, and over the PA I hear, hey, there was some other things going on. They're like, and by the way, John Leguizamo is currently at booth 2003. I'm like, well, I'm like right around the corner from that. So he had a graphic novel of his life that he was selling. So wow, yeah, I'll buy that. That was $50, and then so I got that, and then he would autograph it, and then you got a selfie. So this is me getting my selfie with him, and I gave him a couple of stickers. I told him, and he's like, you made these? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, that's awesome, man. Thanks a lot. Super nice guy. Super, super nice guy.
Excellent, bro.
That's
I'm
so
so
great.
glad he's one of my top people that influenced me to want to do something in this kind of industry. When I saw, remember this first thing, Mambo Mouth?
Yeah.
When I saw Mambo Mouth, I was like, this is groundbreaking what he's doing right now. Like, this has never been done before. Well, I'm sure it's been done before, but it hadn't been done for like Hispanic
Not like that,
community
no.
level, like he did it. You know what I mean? For those of you who don't know, like John Leguizamo, he has movies, he's a comedian, but his first thing was a stand-up where he played every character in his play, sort of. And I remember watching that like over and over and over and over and over. It was just classic. And I'm glad that you got to meet him, my friend, because if you got to meet him, I got to meet him. That's how
Well,
it
so
is,
for
man.
me now, the movie that I watch that he's in all the time is Chef. I don't know if you've seen that. Like, I'll watch that all the time.
It's a great movie. Of course, in our world, in the comic world, he was who?
Well, he was Violator.
Violator from the Spawn
Yeah.
comics. You know what I mean? Classic. Played it to the T. Like I thought.
He's also in Kick-Ass, don't forget.
Yes, he was in Kick-Ass too.
Was, but I don't
he's
remember
got his
what he
comic
was.
book Credits.
What
What was he in Kick-Ass? Remind me, I forgot.
Oh my! Who's the kid? The kid who's the a-hole who becomes the villain. He was his mentor. He was like his Alfred basically.
Oh, he was McLovin's Alfred. Yeah, that's
Yes,
right.
McLovin's. Oh Jesus, help me! McLovin's Alfred.
I can never remember the kid's real name, but that's what I think of.
Well, I'm glad you got to meet him, my friend.
Yeah,
But we're gonna
super
talk
nice
about
guy.
something else here. This news that dropped here that could be game changing here. You know what news that is? James Sanford is now a thing. James Sanford is now a thing. That's right. James Gunn and Peter Sanford are now to lead the DC studios for Warner Brothers Discovery. Take that, Rock, right in your eye.
Yeah, but it's not like it's funny that you're not the first person to say that, but
I say that jokingly, but go ahead.
Yeah, but like that doesn't make sense. That doesn't mean that Rock's input is going to be lessened. If anything,
Right.
the fact. By the way, Black Adam led theaters for the second week in a row, like I predicted.
It had a big drop though, but
Well, it was a big drop, but still led the charge.
Hey, I'm going
Let's
tomorrow.
be fair. What else came out though?
What else did come out?
What did come out?
That's
No,
what
it
I'm
was
saying.
number
There's
one.
probably nothing else.
Yeah, nothing came out.
That's
pretty
not
much.
to say that's not a
Like
good
little
movie.
Halloween movies and stuff.
Right. So like, you got to remember what it's competing against.
Yeah, but on the Rock thing though, the Rock is yet to tweet about this and congratulate them.
Because he's pissed.
I know he's pissed.
Oh my God! Like, calm down. I don't think he's pissed.
Don't tell me to calm down. I know I'm right.
Stop
Come on, Cliff. The
reading
dude,
shit.
the dude tweets out what he eats for breakfast every morning.
Facts.
No, he
This is
doesn't.
So
fact.
like, you don't tweet like the omission is bigger than just saying something.
This is the Rock. You would expect him on the first day to be like, "That's right. These are our friends. These are our guys that are gonna lead us, and we're gonna get through." To not tweet about it one time,
Right.
it gives room
Even
for
if-
people to debate on it.
Right.
I mean, does that mean he's not going to be a part of it? No. This, I think,
let's
will
see,
inspire
today-
him more.
today-
I think he'll be that headbunter with James Gunn to say, no, we're good. I want to do this. And if you don't want to do this, you're not getting the Rock.
Maybe.
Yeah. Because they hinged this whole thing that Black Adam is this jumping off point.
It is
This
a
is
jumping on point.
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
a new start. It's a jumping off point. So, The Rock has to be focal going forward. He's the Iron Man now, whether people like it or not. He's the Iron Man in the DC cinematic universe. And James Gunn is Peter Safran. Now, are they on that same page? Or are they going to do something different? Him not tweeting about it shows that they kind of didn't consult with him. So he might be a little upset about this, which makes me think, are they on the same page with The Rock? You know what I mean?
You know what? I don't know. I keep looking. I mean, he's been for the past 2 days. He's been just tweeting and tweeting and tweeting about how well Black Adam is doing and how people are receiving it and how excited he is for Henry to return as Superman and you know how hard they worked on that and you know, and 6 hours ago he tweeted about how you know he's super grateful that Black Adam is #1 in the box office again. You know, and then of course he switched gears to talk about XFL.
Yeah,
so
I think he'll tweet
I'm
about
not saying,
it.
I'm just
I
saying.
think while Black Adam is getting its little run right now, he's gonna focus on Black Adam. I think when Black Adam is pretty much out of the box office, he'll tweet about it and he'll say congratulations, James Gunn. But he's sending a message right now, in my opinion. Sending a message.
Maybe, but like, I'm not gonna read into it because he's a little quiet. I mean, like, by the way, when what's her name was announced as Supergirl for the Flash movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Henry Cavill never said anything, and people are like, "Oh!"
That's because Henry Cavill, he's not too friendly. You know what I mean?
I think he's friendly, especially with Jason Momoa.
Yeah. And speaking of him, there's news. What's going on with that? He becomes Superman. He's not the Witcher anymore.
Correct. Season 3 he'll be the Witcher, and after season 3 it will shift to Liam Hemsworth.
Wow, a lot of people are upset about that.
Yo, people are wildly upset about it. I'm like, could y'all give Liam one episode, just one episode before you lose your mind?
So there's two things on that. One side says that he was not happy with the writers and where it was going, so he quit. So he wanted to be done with it. Another part is that he's got a major Superman contract coming up.
Yeah,
exactly. That's more probably.
And he's not going to be able to do The Witcher.
I was gonna say I absolutely believe that there's a lot of Superman coming, and that's the main reason for him to leave. Now there is some sprinkles of truth about like the writing changes, because one of the things that they talked about after season 3 is that they're not going to follow the story. Like they already didn't follow the story of the video game and the books very well, but now they're really just going to go off on their own uncharted waters. So I did hear that separate news from this. So that is interesting.
Have they seen the difference between Liam and Chris Hemsworth?
Well, no, because, you know, I'm sure Liam is working real hard.
He needs to work real hard to get to Henry Cavill status. Chris don't have to work that hard to get to that status. Could possibly surpass him. But Liam, come on, he's got to put in some work, bro. I've never seen Liam in any kind of role like that.
Yet.
Physically, anyway.
Yet.
You know what I mean? He could surprise the shit. He's got the genetics in him.
Yeah, I was gonna say I am not counting him down or out. I am like, let's wait to see what we get.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if he's bigger than his brother when this is all done, and he's just like, no
chance. That's not gonna happen.
I hope so, man.
There's no chance.
I hope so. He's a good actor. I hope
he's a good actor, but you know his brother's an Avenger.
Right, but I'm saying what, he can't pay the same dude to kick his ass and die the hell out?
Oh, I'm not.
He's got the potential. He could get to like that. He's got the genetics. So
you're saying big isn't physically. Okay. I thought you're talking big as in stature.
No, I meant like imagine if he just gets like super bulky.
Oh yeah, he can get big like that.
Right. So I'm just like it'll be very impressive.
Yeah. Another rumor.
When you got a guy on your payroll whose only job is to kick your ass, I mean, come on.
Another rumor: Ben Affleck has signed a contract for 3 movies. Whether they're whether they're cameos or full length or extended parts.
Batman versus Deathstroke. Batman versus
No,
Deathstroke.
I don't think that's happening. That's not happening. Not until the Batman's done.
Yeah. Whatever. I don't care. Listen, it could be a Justice League movie. Just give me Batman versus Deathstroke.
I mean, that was amazing what he
You
showed
just
us.
want to see what's a Manganella.
I want to see Joe Mange ripped and ripped up, fighting against ripped and ripped up Ben Affleck. You know, while Superman and The Rock are busy beating the hell out of each other.
Yeah. So, but my theory on this is that James Gunn was part of the Snyderverse, his characters. So he's not gonna, continue with the Snyderverse, but he's gonna continue with the structure that's been put in, and he's gonna keep it in that verse. But now they're not gonna do Snyderverse stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say.
I do, and again, stop reading so much into it. Okay, like they're course correcting with what people like, right? Wonder Woman is well received, Aquaman is well received, Flash is a flaming pile of heaping trash, Batman is well received.
We don't know that yet.
Yes, the movie may not be trash. Ezra Miller is trash.
Well, then you must state the difference between Ezra Miller and the movie.
I'm
Say what
sorry.
you mean and mean what
Ezra
you say.
Miller Flash is a pile heap of horror for a studio. Okay.
But it's
It's a nightmare.
testing so good.
Right, people can love the movie.
People are
but
literally calling it the best DCEU movie they've ever seen.
that may be. And by the way, who are these people? Name these people, please.
Well, the
Me,
test
I
people
saw
that
it.
they
I'm saying
tested
it
all
now.
to.
I would love to know.
And it came out in a report that Warner Brothers is waiting to see how people react to Ezra Miller in that movie to see if they move forward with recasting or not.
Listen, some decisions are harder than others. I feel like his is. I just couldn't. I would be like, yo, what does his rap sheet look like?
I think they should just make it so he
It's all
goes
about
into
the
the
Benjamin
Speed
for
Force
them.
at the end of the movie. You know what I mean? And the hunt for a new Flash is on or something. You know what I mean? You can easily do a reshoot of that.
No, I would just have in him in his weird when the flash. I would have the flashpoint happen in the movie, and when the flashpoint is resolved, right? He takes off his mask. He's like, "Oh no, what happened?" Because he's somebody else.
That could work too. That could work too. It'd have to be a big name, but what big name is going to take that spot? You know what I mean?
You know, it's so funny. It has to be a big name. Who was he? A big name when he first became the Flash? No.
No.
Right.
But he
I
was
don't
known.
think
He was known as a very, very good actor, though. Like
he's a good actor, you know, and James. There's a lot of people who are crazy. I'm not going to name other people who are crazy and good actors. Okay.
Who's? I'm trying to think.
Hey,
All right,
Facebook user.
I'm leaving, but let me back in. I'm home, so I'm gonna switch to my iPad. I'm leaving. I'll be
Okay.
right back.
Got you. Hey guys, yeah, Facebook user gives us a shout out. Wish we knew who you are.
Oh, that's Ramon.
How come it doesn't show it here?
It does not show it here. Probably because he's a private user.
Probably. What up, Ramon?
I'm back again.
I used to work
Excellent.
under. I used to work under Ramon's aunt 12 years ago.
Hi.
Nice. Hi.
Hi. He says you didn't.
Hello,
add me as a friend. Oh,
Hello
you-
there, young Padawan. Before we get into our main thing, did anybody watch Tales of the Jedi?
No.
You're on mute, green shirt guy.
I watched half of them.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, the ones I watched were great. I saw
Phenomenal.
the first one with with Ahsoka's family. That's mine. Leave it.
That was.
I saw, and then I
Yeah.
saw the Dooku one, and then I
Yeah.
saw the Dooku and
It's basically a Dooku and Ahsoka six miniseries,
right.
6 episodes, mini series. But it kind of tells the backstory of Dooku of how he becomes bad. We find out what happens to Yaddle, Master Yaddle, which is glorious. Like, shouts out to Yaddle. She's never had any scenes, but in this one episode, she's like shoots up to the top. But we actually see the descent of Dooku and how he kind of teamed up with Sidious.
I mean, I like I said, I didn't finish it, but it's a pretty quick descent from what I've watched so far.
It's pretty
it-
good. I was kind of sad that it was only 6 episodes, and the episodes are only like 10-15 minutes long.
It feels like, at least like I said, the ones I watched, that we should have seen something before this to kind of let you know how he got to where he's going, because he turns on that senator pretty freaking quick with no lead up to it.
Facebook user, as we know, that's Ramon, right? So you didn't have me as a friend. What do you mean? Me? I could never have turned you down. And he also says, are you talking about DC? You just missed it. We talked about it for 30 minutes. So what you do is you go back on the re-upload.
Listen,
you watch
he
this whole
bought
30
Warner.
minutes.
He bought Warner Brothers stock as a result.
Yo, listen. It could go either way right now. What's the next
Listen.
movie out from DC?
What?
Shazam, right?
The Fury of the Gods?
Yeah.
That would be a smart thing to do since Black Adam just came out.
And the trailer for Fury of the Gods aired right before the movie.
Yeah. Shout out to Madness. Yeah. Rogue Nation 845. Bro.